Aloha leadership team. Hey, hope you're having a great week. Just thought I'd send out some communication and updates to you via video. So I hope this all works for you, but just something a little bit different. And but wanted to just get some information out to you, some communication as we turn the corner into the springtime. First of all, got a letter from Patricia Hamamoto, who is the state superintendent of the DOE, as well as Shelley Ferrara, the principal of Maukalani Elementary. And I don't have the letter with me. I wish I had it, but they were just thanking us for the slipper donation, as well as the check that we cut, about $1,100 that went toward new uniforms, and they're just thankful for the generosity that went into that. And so anyway, yay GBCK, thumbs up on that. You know, it was at the end of the year. It came at a perfect time for them. So they're just saying thanks for that. The second thing I want to update you on is ATR, which is our Access to Recovery program, headed up by Edwina Reyes, and that's going really well. Started off kind of slow, you know, a couple, 3, 4 referrals, but last month Edwina tells me that we had nearly 30 or 30 and over, 30 plus referrals to our program. So that's a good thing. Our counselors, I see that most of our counselors are out there meeting with people. We're starting to see some money roll in, so that's always a good thing too. Able to stipend some of these counselors and to make the program sustainable. So anyway, that's going really well. As also, thank you, Edwina. Good job on that, as well as the team that's involved with that. Then the final thing I want to just give you an update on is our second service. Actually, the first service that we created as we closed the night service, we opened up that 8:30 service. Everyone knows that. How's that going? I think it's going pretty good so far. We've done 4 of them. Average attendance in that service is about 60 people. I would really love not to see it go below 60. If you've ever been in that service, it's a little slim. It feels a little small, and so just trying to gauge that. But I think overall it's going well compared to the evening service. The evening service averaged just over 30. So we got double the amount of people in there, which is a good thing. And so I really think it's going to do well for us. And we just keep plugging along. Obviously, the 10 o'clock service is bigger. It's almost double that of the first service. But overall, I think the 2 morning services are working out really well. So those are some of just updates that are happening in our church, and I just wanted to say good job on that. A couple of things to be aware of, obviously, as we come into this new springtime. First of all, this coming Sunday is Compassion Sunday, and it's an opportunity for all of us to get involved in the life of a child who's struggling in poverty and really doesn't have much of a hope or a future. And but for $32 a month, just about $1 a day, we can sponsor a child. And so I'm asking everybody, the whole church, obviously, to really pray about that, to really ask the Lord, to ask what He wants us to do, and not be driven by our pocketbooks or just the economy. I know that sometimes $32 doesn't add up, but to the bottom line. But I'm just really believing that our church, we're just going to blow the doors off and sponsor a lot of kids. And so I actually requested double the amount of kids that they wanted to send us, because I just believe that that if we can just really live open-handedly in this economy and not kind of shrink, but really open hands, I think God's just going to be pleased with that. So anyway, here is what one of the packets look like. This is a little boy. Hope that glare isn't too bad, but that's a little boy who's available to be sponsored this coming Sunday. His name is Jahoni. He's from the Philippines. He's about 9 years old. He's almost 9 years old. He's one of 6 children. So anyway, this young man has the potential to meet Jesus and to get an education and get good health. And if we, us Americans, can just afford $1 a day, and I've seen it. I've seen what Compassion does firsthand, and I really believe in it. So anyway, that's coming up this Sunday. We're gonna have an opportunity to do that. Another thing is coming up is water baptism on the 29th. We have 1 sign up praise God, and we praise God for every soul. It's a young woman, Virgil's daughter Rebecca. She's a teenager, and but she wants to get water baptized, and so we're hoping to get a little bit more signups. And if you know of anybody who needs to be water baptized, go ahead and encourage them to do so, to sign up. Okay, so that's happening on the 29th. That's the last Sunday of the month, and then finally Easter. Easter's a big thing right around the corner. One huge change, and some of you know this already, and I said it in church this past Sunday, but we are not doing 3 services. We're only going to do 2, 8:30 and 10. I just kind of had a kind of a check inside of me that 3 was going to be a bit of a stretch as far as maybe the timing and the doing 3 services and wanting to fill out 3 services. I think we can do 2 well. I think that's where we're at. I don't want to be just over ambitious and do it for ambition's sake. But I really think that if we can do two well, I think we'll be great. So the changes at Easter is 2 services at 8:30 and 10 o'clock, our normal service times. Okay, included on that weekend is Good Friday, which happens to fall for our youth service. Okay, so that's the big update. And then just some housekeeping things as I close out this video communication. Just several things that I'd like us to be aware of, especially in our services, and if we can help each other keep track of this. Number one, probably the most important thing that I want us to really keep track of is that 15-minute mingle time after the 10 o'clock service. That means that we have a 15-minute zone where we are not unplugging, putting away, pouring out, rolling up a cord. We are not stacking chairs for 15 whole minutes, because I really want us to be out there, meet our guests, mingle with somebody, go out and pray with somebody as a leadership team, recruit somebody onto your ministry team, get somebody into your small group, but use that time to mingle through and encourage your teams, especially worship team and whoever team. Please mingle, and let's not go into labor. You know what I mean. But let's not go into work mode for the first 15 minutes. Okay, so 11:30 is the marker, and by the time we hit 11:30, we can start putting things away. Okay, so I really appreciate that. Let's really hold to that as we try to exhibit warmth and hospitality to the people. Okay. The second thing, real quick, is that the mommy section in the back is reserved for mommies, okay? So if you are not a mommy, or if you are not watching a kid, you should not be sitting back there. I don't think any of you are under infraction. I just want to encourage you, if you see somebody back there, please tell your teams, tell your people, sit up with the congregation. That's really just reserved for parents. It's not a place to kind of hide and have a conversation, okay? So if we can help each other with that. And then finally, the last thing is the kitchen really needs to be off limits. It's not our own personal kitchen. We need to just keep that free and clear of just a lot of traffic, because if people get the sense that they can go in there and fill up their water bottle and get some ice, then really we create a whole host of problems for us, because the school really doesn't want us to be in that kitchen using it. Okay, we can fill up our coffee, fill up our water jugs, but as for other things, personal usage, really we need to just use the bathrooms or the water fountains. Okay, all right, gang, appreciate it. Thank you for just your servant heart. I'm really excited about where we're going, and I really believe that God's going to do something great. Just kind of inside of me these last couple of weeks, just really sensing God doing something. Okay, so anyway, really appreciate you, really love you. Anybody who wants to go to a UH baseball game, let me know. I'm trying to set that up maybe when they play San Jose State next month. Okay, all right, love you all. God bless.